Let's have a look at question 2. It's practice 8, page 436. An internet company was listed on a small stock exchange for several months before going bankrupt. The price P of the company's stock in terms of the number of months X that the stock traded on the stock exchange is given by P equals this expression. Determine the number of months it took for the company to go bankrupt, in other words, when P equals 0, when the function equals 0. Let's have a look at this. The first step was to write the equation. So we've got Px equals minus 2.25x squared plus 40.5x plus 42.75. Now we were told that P here is, X is the number of months and P is the price of the company's stock. When it goes bankrupt, it's got 0 money, so Px equals 0. We're going to equate this to 0. 0 equals minus 2.25x squared plus 40.5x plus 42.75. Okay, recognizing the quadratic here, we're going to identify A, B, and C. A equals minus 2.25, B equals 40.5, C equals 42.75. We're going to put that in the quadratic equation. The unknown is x. X equals minus b, that's minus 40.5, plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4, and then a is minus 2.25, c is 42.75, all over 2a, 2 times a. Okay, let's resolve this. We've got minus 40.5. We've got plus or minus the square root of 40.5 squared minus 4. Now, we're going to have a plus sign here. We've got the minus there and a minus there. So we know we're going to have a plus in here. Okay, so 40.5 squared is 1640.25. All right, and we're going to resolve this one here. We've already identified it as being a plus, so we're just going to multiply 4 by 2.25 times 42.75. That equals 384.75. And that's all over. It's going to be a minus 4.5 on the bottom. Okay, so that's minus 40.5 plus or minus the square root, just add those numbers up, of 225, all divided by minus 4.5. That's going to be minus 40.5 plus or minus 45, divided by minus 4.5. And we find our two solutions. Therefore, x equals minus 1 and 19. The question was, determine the number of months it took for the company to go bankrupt. Well, that makes no sense. So we've got 19. X is expressed in months, number of months, X, in other words. Okay, so there we go, 19 months. So we write that down. Let's use the words from here. Determine the number of months it took for the company to go bankrupt. The number of months it took for the company to go bankrupt was 19 months.